Hello students, how are you doing? Hope you are doing fine. Welcome back to our maths class. Today we are going to learn our second chapter, operations with large numbers. We already learned how to add, subtract, multiply and divide numbers in the previous classes. Today we are going to learn these operations on large numbers. The first basic operation of mathematics is addition. Let's see common terms used in addition. Addends. The numbers to be added are called addends. Sum. The result of addition is called sum. Addition of large numbers. In class 4, we have already learned the addition of two or more numbers by arranging them in vertical column. Let us practice it with large numbers. Step 1. We arrange the given numbers in column, ones under ones, tens under tens, hundreds under hundreds and so on. Step 2. Starting from ones place, we add the digits in each column, taking the carryover, if any, to the next column to the left and adding it along with the digit in that column. We continue this process till we add the digits in all the columns. For example, two numbers are given here for addition. 3 crore 50 lakhs 74,690 and 6 crore 64 lakh 10,070. We will arrange addend 1 first and addend 2 below it. Now let us start addition from extreme right. So the sum is 10 crore 14 lakh 84,760. Now let us discuss the second mathematical operation, that is subtraction. The common terms used in subtraction are minuend. The larger number from which other number is subtracted is called minuend. Subtrahend. The number subtracted from larger number is called subtrahend. Difference. The result of subtraction is called difference. Subtraction of large numbers. Again children, we have already learned the subtraction of two numbers by arranging them in vertical column. Let us practice it with large numbers. Step 1. We arrange the given numbers in columns as minuend first and below it subtrahend. Ones digit under ones, tens under tens, hundreds under hundreds and so on. Step 2. Starting from ones place, we subtract the digits in each column taking borrow wherever the minuend is smaller than subtrahend. We continue this process till we subtract the digits in all the columns. For example, the question given is 3 crore 50 lakh 74,690 has to be subtracted from 6 crore 64 lakh 80,970. Here children, I would like to tell you one important thing, that if the term from is used, then the second number is always larger, and while arranging it in vertical column, it will be arranged first. And if minus sign is used, for example 69 minus 25, then first number is always bigger and is arranged first. So while reading the question, see whether minus sign or from is used in our question. In our question, from word is used. That means the second number is the larger number and will be arranged first. After arranging the numbers in columns, let us start subtracting from ones place. After subtracting, we will get the difference is 3 crore 14 lakh 6,280. Now the third mathematical operation is multiplication. Let us see that. The common terms used in multiplication are multiplicand. The number to be multiplied is called multiplicand. Multiplier. The number by which we multiply is called multiplier. Product. The result of multiplication is called product. Now let us learn to multiply by tens, hundred, thousands. To multiply a given number by 10, we write 0 in ones place and multiply the remaining number by 1. For example, 25 multiplied by 10. 0 is copied at ones place and 25 multiplied by 1 is 25. Therefore, 25 multiplied by 10 is 250. Similarly, 50 multiplied by 10 is equal to 500. To multiply a given number by 100, write 2 zeros at the end, then multiply the remaining number by 1. For example, 37 multiplied by 100, copy 2 zeros at ones and tens places. Now 37 multiplied by 1 is 37. So 37 multiplied by 100 is 3700. Similarly, 80 multiplied by 100 is 8000. Now to multiply a given number by 1000, write 3 zeros at the end. For example, 75 multiplied by 1000. For that, copy 3 zeros at ones, tens and hundreds place. And now 75 multiplied by 1 is 75. Therefore, 75 multiplied by 1000 is 75,000. Similarly, 600 multiplied by 1000 is 6 lakh. Now let us see some more examples. Suppose 43 multiplied by 20. Copy 1 zero at ones place. Now multiply 43 by 2. 43 multiplied by 2 is 86. Therefore, 43 multiplied by 20 is equal to 860. Next, 123 multiplied by 300. 123 multiplied by 3, which gives us 369. Therefore, 123 multiplied by 300 is 36,900. The last example, 260 multiplied by 5000. 260 multiplied by 5, which gives us 1300. Therefore, 260 multiplied by 5000 is 13 lakhs. Now let us discuss multiplication of large numbers. We can choose any of these two methods. The first method is multiplication by expanding the multiplier. The second method is column method. Mostly we use second method, that is, arrange the numbers in vertical columns and multiply. So, 259, which is the multiplicand, will be arranged first. The multiplier number 46 will be written below. Now let us start multiplication. First we will start by the ones number 6. So, the first step is 1554. In step 2, actually we have to multiply by 4 tens and tens has 1 0. That 0 will be copied under 4. Now we can continue the multiplication by reading the table of 4. So, at second step we get 10,360. Now let us add both the steps. Therefore, 259 multiplied by 46 gives the product 11,914. Let us move to the fourth mathematical operation, that is division. The common terms used in division are dividend. The number to be divided is called dividend. Divisor. The number by which division is made is called the divisor. Quotient. The number of times the divisor is contained in the dividend is called the quotient. Remainder. After subtracting the product of divisor and the quotient from the dividend, we get remainder. Now let us see division by 10, 100, 1000, etc. When a number is divided by 10, the digit in the ones place is the remainder and the remaining digits are the quotient. For example, 126 divided by 10. Quotient is 12 and remainder is 6. When a number is divided by 100, the number formed by the tens and ones place is the remainder. That is last two digits. And the remaining digits are the quotient. For example, 582 divided by 100. Quotient is 5 and the remainder is 82. When a number is divided by 1000, the number formed by the digits in the hundreds, tens and ones place, that is last three digits, is the remainder and the remaining digits are the quotient. Example, 46,030 divided by 1000. Quotient is 46 and remainder is 30. Let us learn now division of large numbers using long division method. Let us take one example. 58,30,500 divided by 252. For division, we have to follow few steps. In working column, find the multiple of 252, which is either equal to or smaller than 583. 252 into 2 is 504. So, write 2 is the quotient above 3. Now, subtract 504 from 583. We get 79. Now we bring down the next digit 0, which make the number 790. Again we follow the same steps. Find the multiple of 252, which is either equal to or smaller than 790. We see that 252 into 3 is equal to 756. So, we write 3 as quotient above 0. After subtracting, we get 34. Then bring down the next number 5, which makes the number 345. 252 into 1 is equal to 252, which is smaller than 345. Write quotient 1 above 5. Then subtract, we get 93. Bring down 0, which makes the number 930. 252 into 3 is equal to 756, which is smaller and nearest to 930. So, next quotient is 3. After subtracting, we get 174. Bring down 0, which makes the number 1740. We see that 252 into 6 is equal to 1512, which is smaller than 1740. So the last quotient is 6. Then subtract 1512 from 1740. The number left is 228. Children, as there is no number to bring down, we have completed our division. So the quotient is 23,136 and the remainder is 228. That's all children today. Hope you have understood what we discussed today. Practice your exercise from the textbook. Thank you.